Audacity Scenario. Our conceptual art department has given us a scene which has not yet been animated. This is because animation is usually done after timed soundtrack elements are already recorded, so that elements like lip sync can be perfectly matched to what is on the audio recording. We have to make this scene come alive. However, we just happen to be on location and we won't be able to get back to our big digital audio workstation setup till tomorrow. Also, we have to have this turned in by midnight. We do have Audacity, a microphone, and we just happen to have a coconut water can. First, let's do the best we can at getting a decent and clean recording of a variety of sounds we can make with our coconut water can by recording them directly into Audacity. Here are the results of that session of tapping, blowing, and plugging the opener. Do not expect to be too impressed just yet. Okay, so somewhere in there, I heard a couple sounds with some interesting properties. They were, of course, way too common in their initial state. So let's start by normalizing the whole file to heat up its audio signal a bit. One of the sounds just seemed to beg for a duplicate, reversed, going right into its original forward direction, and then slowed down to play at a lower, much more ominous pitch. Once I have those tweaks in place, I'm going to add G-Verb with its default settings to yet another duplicate. Friends, get friendly with the duplicate and normalize tools. Now, let's listen to what was previously a rather unimpressive pre-Audacity sound. Wow, I like the result. Yet, as I take a second look at the art department's illustration, I notice the character is in an interesting position, which seems to suggest that through some type of telekinetic power, he is activating the strings before he even makes the physical contact which would normally be necessary to commonly pluck said strings. I heard this strange, hollow huffing sound in our original recording file, which, if strengthened through Audacity's amplify, duplicate, and reverse process, will sound great on top of our previous example. Here are their merged results. Way to go, Audacity! Now the character seems to be activating the strings with some type of power, instead of just a common pluck. Perfect for our unique scene. The image also has some circular patterns and some symbols in wavy lines which seem to hint at some type of otherworldly tambourine and some sort of multi-timbral shaker of some sort. I'm betting that if we take newly modified sounds, place them back to back, and run them through a series of normalize, duplicate, repeat, and change speed, a few duplicates double time, a few half time processes, I bet we will end up with a wild sounding circular loop. Let's listen to that idea translated into a result. Another win by Audacity. Wait, I just read in some production notes that this scene's music will be in the key signature with 6 sharps. That means it will be in either F sharp major or its relative natural minor of D sharp minor. We could favor these keys by generating a few sine waves, varying their start times, adding some simple fade-ins and outs with the notes D sharp and F sharp. Then, we could change the pitch of our entire loop to match that. That will make the whole thing cohesive with the music soundtrack. Let's hear our result. This is good. Let's load our image into a simple photo story editor and add our soundtrack just to see if we've been successful at generally supporting the scene with our Audacity-based sound design elements. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a winner. In fact, I just heard back from our animation team. Our Audacity-based sound design elements are going straight into the motion graphics department, as is. And we are receiving a spectacular bonus. Enough to buy all the vegan avocado, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches we want. Oh yeah, and don't forget the coconut water. You never know when it might come in handy, especially when you're working with Audacity and Marcus Unlimited.